Good afternoon, everybody. Of course, my voice is still not 100%, but I am feeling a lot better. So that's a good news right there. Um, so I hope everyone's already having a good, happy New Year, New Year's Eve, as we approach 2025 in approximately 11 more hours in East Coast time. So as it's time of recording, of course. But we do have breaking news, and this is probably the first breaking news I've done in the Hurricanes. I could be very well wrong, but as you heard the news this morning, coming out this morning from the Miami Hurricanes, it had to be done. It had to be done. The fans were calling for it, and the program has listened. He has proven that he was incapable of coaching a defensive game, especially a big game like a bowl game and a pretty tough game, especially when it comes to ACC play. He was incapable of doing it. The losses that should have turned into wins, and for the most part, it was his fault. It was definitely his fault, and I'll say it too, Mario Cristofol's fault as well. But this is reported from On3, from Pete Nakos. If I butcher, I apologize. The Miami Hurricanes is firing defensive coordinator Lance Guidry. Multiple sources tell 1-3. The Hurricanes ranked number 69 in total defense in 2024, allowing 327.2 yards per game. So that is not good. In the article, he said, Guidry was only at Miami for 2 seasons, joined the Hurricanes at the leading Marshall defense in 2022 that finished the season ranked in the top 10 nationally in 12 different defensive categories. Miami's defense struggled late in the season, allowing 42 points in consecutive games to close out the year. I want to thank blah, blah, blah. The Hurricanes allowed 22.8 points and 321.6 yards per game. A year ago, Miami closed the 2024 season allowing 25.3 points, which ranked 70th in the nation. With the Heisman Trophy candidate quarterback Cam Ward, the Hurricanes failed to make the 12-team college football, even though they got screwed. That's pretty much it. That's basically what the article is saying. That basically telling the stats, what I just pointed out. The big headline here is he is gone. He is gone. He will not be coming back. It's amazing how he was able to lead defensive nationally at Marshall a couple years ago, but won't do that with the Hurricanes. Probably because Marshall's in more of an easier division than Hurricanes does. We need a guy that could help, that could have the top 10 defensive team in the nation. We don't want that kind of thing from a smaller, a subdivision or a little bit lower Division I type of league, But I don't know, man. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I will say this: he did everything he possibly can. He was just not. He was just not it. He was not it. He wasn't it when ACC rolled around. Okay, so in terms of that, he tried, but it had to be done. It had to be done for to show that, hey, listen, we're not fooling around. We want to win a freaking bowl game. Number one, number two. More importantly, we want to win a national championship. And the one way to do that is to have a good freaking defense. And we did not have a good defense all season long. We won 10 games, sure, but with the defense that we had when we played like we did in the non-conference, this team should have been undefeated for the most part, or at the very least, go all the way to an ACC championship and perhaps winning it. We had a great quarterback. We had a good offensive line. We had a marvelous offense. Our defense blew. Our defense was really the one that blows. And it's a damn shame, too, because this was probably the best Hurricanes team we had endured in years. 7 years. But with nothing to show for it. It really resembles 2017. We came out and we had nothing to show for it. And it's truly disappointing, too, because I had a lot of fun covering the Hurricanes season, this season alone, starting with the Florida Gators, which was really hyped up, which was me hyping up everything. But Now we're left with nothing. It is a damn shame. It really is a damn shame. But it had to be done. It had to be done here, and I don't know what else to say other than it had to be done. So I'm not stupid enough to not appreciate all he has done for the Hurricanes. You know, because I definitely appreciate that he did his best. He did his best to try to have a good defense, but again, it just did not work. It just did not work at all. So that's it. That's where I'm going to leave it. It's a shame. It's a shame that it had to come down to it. I was calling for it after the Syracuse game. So anyway, that's going to do it for this one. Happy New Year, everybody. I might see you 2025. I mean, I promise I promise I'll make videos 2025, but I don't know if this is gonna be the last video of 2024. I might do 1 or 2 more videos, but we'll see what happens. But if this is it, then it is it. But yeah, man, that's gonna do it for this one. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe for our content, because Miami TVG has your back, and what it does, hit me right there with the free entertainment you deserve. This is Miami TVG signing off, folks. Happy New Year. Have a good one.